years ago, after I had my second child, I started noticing my body changing with the technique that I was going to that specific chiropractic for. I was used to just standard manipulation. I knew nothing about all this wonderful stuff behind me. I knew that people had tools, that chiropractors had tools that they used, but I did not know about the ProAdjuster or the ProSoft. So after I had my second child, I went 2 years with just sticking to the normal manipulation, and I started noticing my body was in a lot of pain. My spine hurt, and I was going about twice, maybe up to 3 times in a week just to get relief for like that hour. After I would get a standard manipulation, it would be just for an hour that I would have that relief, but then I would notice that my spine would just go back into like almost like this torment. It was just in constant pain, irritation. I would be moving constantly. My kids and my husband would see me just like moving just to get comfortable. I would be putting myself in Epsom salt baths just to relieve some of the pain, icing constantly, and then just sticking with that same cycle for almost 2 years. And then after those 2 years, I was like, I'm tired of this. I need to find something different that's going to help my body specifically. So I went to good old Google and I started researching chiropractors in this area that didn't manipulate and use different techniques. And so I found things all around my area. I live in Robinson, and I started finding things. And I was willing to travel. I would travel an hour if I needed to find someone that had a different technique that would be able to help me, because I was not going to give up on chiropractic care. I believe in it. I've seen it do amazing things with my kids, my husband, my family. And so then I randomly came across this website, and I don't know the exact name of the website, but it said, I'm pretty sure it said ProAdjuster chiropractors in your area. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I will research this. And so I put in my zip code, and I found multiple DCs in the area that were using a ProAdjuster. But Dr. Laurel came up, Radiance Chiropractic, and so I started researching her about the ProAdjuster. I started watching videos about the ProAdjuster, the ProSoft, just so I could get an idea of what this was. And I felt very confident in it. So I called the office. The office was super friendly to me. They said, hey, come on in, because I've never been introduced to this type of chiropractic care before. So I came on in, and Dr. Laurel just sat me down and explained everything with the ProAdjuster and the ProSoft. And she was so confident, telling me, hey, I know that this can work for you, because I was telling her my story. I can't even get on the ground with my boys to play. I'm in pain. I can't run like I used to. I can't be active like I used to. I can't even hold my boys because I'm in constant physical pain, even though I was seeking chiropractic care twice, 3 times a week. So I had confidence in Dr. Laurel, and I said, okay, I'm going to go with you, and I am going to get these results, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And she had me come back. She's like, let me just show you what it's all about. Let me let you feel on your spine like how this feels. So I went back, and she adjusted me using the ProAdjuster, and it didn't hurt. Like, it felt so good on my spine. And she said, okay, I'll see you in a couple days. And I told her, and she asked me when I came back, how did you feel? And I said, I wasn't in pain. Like, I wasn't in pain after getting an adjustment. For the first time in 2 years, I just wasn't in pain. My spine felt really good, and that was only the first time. And she said, if you trust me, I'm going to work with you. Come twice a week for 5 weeks, and then we're going to switch you down to once a week. I said, once a week? I haven't seen once a week in a long time, but I would love to see once a week, once every 2 weeks. I want to have confidence in my body. And so it was the 3rd week, and I was feeling really good. Even my husband and my kids who came, then my husband noticed, he said, you're like happy. I said, I know, because I feel good. Like, I feel good. My spine isn't hurting like it used to. Like, I couldn't even twist. I couldn't lay on my right side. I would wake up with just constant pain, just traveling down through my spine. And I told her in the 3rd week, I said, I feel so good, to the point where I ran. I ran with my oldest son. He's 4. He loves to run. I want to be active with my boys. I want to have an active lifestyle like I used to. I ran with my boys. We go hiking. He said, Mama, come run with me. And I ran, and I wasn't in pain for the first time in a long time. And that was only the 3rd week. And what stuck out to me when I came in and I told her that, I was nervous about running. I remember this. I was like, I'm nervous about this. Like, I'm nervous about running because I haven't done it in so long. How am I going to feel? And she stopped me right then and there, and she said, stop it. She said, have confidence in your body. You need to move. And that was the first time in a long time that I've personally told that from a DC. Like, it's okay to move. Move your body, be active, run with your kids, have fun with your kids. She said, I don't want you to just be sitting there, which I was thinking I'm so fragile. I want you to move. And the ProAdjuster gave me, and Dr. Laurel gave me that confidence to move with my kids, to run with my kids, because I wasn't in excruciating pain afterwards. So I get to my 5th week, and she says, your spine is looking great. Because she would do it on the whole ProAdjuster, and she'd be able to see it, and I felt great. And she said, you're ready to go down to once a week. I was like, okay, I'm once a week. I haven't seen that in almost 3 years, and I'm super excited. I was nervous about my once a week, and my body did it. That was just a couple weeks ago. My body lasted a whole week, and I was so happy that it lasted that week. I was not in pain. I was running with my kids. We were active as all get out. And my body was able to do it. And so the ProAdjuster and the ProSoft, which that thing is amazing. The ProSoft did some amazing work, because when I had my 2nd son and it was emergency C-section, they strapped my arms down for I don't know what reason, and I was throwing up the whole time. So my arms were being strapped down, and they just felt like they were being ripped out of their socket. And so for 2 years, I was just struggling with this like pain in my shoulders, both of my shoulders, because they were just, I don't know why they did that in the hospital. And the ProAdjuster and the ProSoft did some amazing things with my shoulders. I remember when I walked in here, and I felt like just like one-sided. I didn't stand up confident. And within a couple weeks, like my shoulders, like I could do a push-up, which I couldn't do in a long time. I was able to hold my kids with my 2nd child after that emergency C-section. I couldn't hold my kid, my baby, because it hurt so bad. But now that he's older, he's 2, I can hold him. And that ProSoft and the ProAdjuster did some amazing things. And I'm so thankful that I Googled you and found this place. And the ProAdjuster and the ProSoft have done amazing things for my body. So I just wanted to tell you a story of how my body reacted to the ProAdjuster and the ProSoft.
Thank you.